His fiancée can tell who's calling by the way his face changes before he answers, not the ringtone, his face. They're halfway through a movie when the phone lights up on the couch cushion beside him. Mom. His body reacts before he does, shoulders tighten, eyes shift toward the screen immediately. Then. Sorry, 1 second. Too fast? He pauses the movie so quickly it skips backward by accident. She watches him walk into the hallway, already adjusting emotionally, before he even answers the phone. And the strange part is, nobody in the apartment reacts anymore. That's just what happens now. A few seconds later, she hears his softer voice through the wall. No, yeah, I can come by tomorrow. Pause. No, I know. Longer pause. You're right. I should have called earlier. Another pause. No, it's fine. Don't feel bad. Then quieter. I said it's okay. She pulls the blanket over herself and rewinds the movie without asking what the call was about. He never talks about the calls afterward anyway. When he comes back into the room, he acts normal too quickly. What happened in the movie? She shrugs, doesn't rewind it this time, and he notices. You can see it in his face for half a second. That quick flash of guilt, then it disappears. He walks back into the room and adjusts the blanket on the couch, even though it doesn't need adjusting. Picks up his drink, sets it back down without taking a sip. Stares at the TV for a few seconds too long before sitting again, like his body still hasn't fully returned yet. At work, he keeps his phone face up beside the keyboard all day. At restaurants, he apologizes to waiters before they even reach the table. If somebody says, "We need to talk later," his stomach drops instantly. Not because of the conversation itself, because part of him still expects emotional consequences before he even knows what he did wrong. And after enough years living like that, the body starts reacting to tension before the mind even catches up. You can see it in tiny moments. He reheats the same coffee twice because he keeps getting distracted by other people's emotions. Types honest texts first, then edits them until they sound almost weirdly polite. His fiancée asks where he wants to eat, and he says, "Whatever's easiest." At first, she thought he was easygoing. Then, eventually, she realized he answers almost every question like there's a wrong answer hidden somewhere inside it. Friends stop asking what he wants to do. Coworkers give him extra work because he never says no quickly enough. His fiancée starts making decisions without asking because the hesitation exhausts both of them. He learned early that other people's emotions arrived first. His reactions came second. Somewhere along the way, his real feelings started showing up late. You become easier to rely on, harder to reach. And the scary thing is, everyone praises you for it at first. Reliable, thoughtful, calm under pressure. Meanwhile, he's sitting in his parked car after work, some nights staring through the windshield for 15 minutes before going upstairs. No music on, just silence and dashboard lights, because he spent the entire day adjusting himself around other people until being alone felt like recovering from something. One night, his fiancée asks him a simple question. "What do you want?" Not aggressively, just tired. And he opens his mouth, then closes it again, because the answer actually doesn't come immediately. You can feel how automatic the self-editing became. The apology reflex, the way he checks expressions in the room without meaning to, even relaxing looks rehearsed sometimes. At some point, he stopped participating in relationships. He started managing them, and what makes this harder to recognize is it usually starts as loyalty or guilt, or the feeling that keeping somebody emotionally stable is what makes you a good son. One night, his mother calls during dinner, phone buzzing against the table between them. He looks down at it automatically, starts reaching for it, the way people reach to stop an alarm, then stops. The phone keeps vibrating. His fiancée keeps eating without looking up this time. Not annoyed, almost cautious, like she's waiting to see which version of him is about to leave the room. The buzzing stops. Nobody says anything for a second. Then she keeps talking about her day, and he realizes he actually heard the last thing she said. Usually he misses pieces of conversations during moments like this. Half his attention disappears somewhere else emotionally, but this time he stays uncomfortable, tense, but present. And for the first time in years, nobody became emotionally unsafe because he didn't answer immediately. The room stays calm. That part surprises him more than anybody. A week later, they're walking through a grocery store late at night. Fluorescent lights, almost empty aisles. She asks if he wants anything. Usually he says, "I'm fine." This time he grabs something off the shelf before thinking too hard about it. "Yeah, these." Then you can see the reflex arrive a second later. He almost puts them back, almost says, "Actually, never mind." But he doesn't. Small moment, barely noticeable. Still, the rest of the trip feels different somehow. Lighter. At checkout, she keeps talking instead of filling the silence with her phone like she usually does, and he notices something uncomfortable about that. People seem more relaxed around him when he stops disappearing every few minutes emotionally. That realization stays with him, not because it feels dramatic, because it feels obvious in hindsight. Like everybody around him had quietly adapted to his absence long before he noticed he was gone. Conversations last longer now. Dinner feels quieter in a better way. He laughs without checking the room afterward. Still thoughtful, still caring, just harder to disappear now. That's usually where the feeling of having a self starts returning.